I'm back. I know it's been a hot minute since I made a video. My mental health has been like lately. So today we're doing baking with Annalise because I think baking is supposed to like help with your mental health, right? I don't know what I'm baking yet. I haven't had coffee yet. I just woke up. So let's figure that out and then we'll get cooking, you know? Let's set ourselves up for success. You feel me? Let's do it. I think we're gonna start off with hot coffee this morning, to be honest. Buddy Mae is chewing her bone so loud, but we do have coffee. I made it hot. I know this is controversial, and honestly, I don't really like hot coffee that much, but it's very fall feeling out today. I'm gonna make pumpkin muffins, so I'm getting autumn, I'm getting fall, and I don't want to ruin that with an iced coffee, you know? It's not that great, but look how cute the mug is. I love these ones. I found a recipe for 1 bowl pumpkin vegan muffins. I'm gonna add chocolate chips in though. Birdie, quiet down on the set. Birdie, oh my God. I'm gonna add chocolate chips in, so they're gonna be pumpkin chocolate chip muffins, because when I used to work at the coffee shop that I used to work at.
What did I just say?
In town, they had, Birdie, leave it alone. They had these like gluten-free vegan pumpkin chocolate chip muffins, and they used to be really cold and like super moist. I know everyone hates that word, but they were really good. So we're gonna see if we can somewhat recreate today. We're gonna get all the ingredients. Is there anything else we need to get out? The spices, and I forgot the chocolate chips. Okay, I think we got it. A bowl. I need a bowl. Let's get started. I want to bake. I want the house to smell like Martha Stewart's house, you know? Okay, preheat oven to 375. It's already at 375. This is perfect. Okay, lightly grease muffin pan, or use paper liners. I use paper liners. We're gonna use this nice muffin one because this one looks a little worse for the wear. Okay, I lied. We have no paper liners. There's like 2 in the can, so that was probably me who used them last, so thank you, pass me. You really did me a favor today. We're gonna use olive oil cooking spray instead. I don't even know what it means when it says grease the pan. What does that mean? Grease it with what? Like olive oil, vegetable oil, butter, coconut oil? I don't get it. You have to be a little bit more specific because some of us are not that smart, and some of us worry and overthink every step they take. So you're not like doing me any favors by like leaving it ambiguous, you know? Specify. Anyway, I'll do that before I put the batter in, because I feel like otherwise it's just gonna, I don't know. I think you know what I'm saying. I don't know how to say it though. Okay, so we've got the oven preheating, we've got the oil. No, well, we didn't do it yet, but we will. Large mixing bowl. Add the pumpkin, melted vegan butter, non-dairy milk, and brown sugar, and then whisk. See, okay, the last time I did baking stuff, I was making my sister's birthday cake, and I kind of forgot that in the recipe it said put all the wet ingredients together and then put all the dry ingredients together and like mix them separately, especially the wet ingredients, and then you pour them together. And I forgot to do that. And then in the directions it specifically said don't whisk too long because it'll mess up the way the density of the cake. I did mess it up on her cake. It didn't taste bad, I didn't think. Nobody complained. And honestly, making cakes is a lot of work, so they should have just been grateful. Scrape that off. We don't waste in this house, you know? We're gonna get our money's worth of everything. And this is the one from Trader Joe's. I don't know if you guys have seen the one from Trader Joe's. Why is their like packaging so cute? Like, I just want these in my pantry just because it gives me Gilmore Girls vibes. Like, it just makes me feel happy. All right, it says it wants the whole 15-ounce can, so I guess. Oh my God, there's something in my eye. Ah. Okay, I expected the pumpkin puree to be a little bit sweet or something. I guess that makes sense that it's not, but it's just not what I expected. It tastes like potatoes. Okay, anyway, I gotta melt the butter. I'm not gonna lie, sometimes I'm so lazy. That's why I don't bake that often, because I'm just lazy. Half cup of almond milk, okay? I don't know if this is just me, but every time I bake, I feel like because I'm such an overthinker, I will like look at every ingredient that I'm adding in and like double check myself a million times, and it's so annoying. And it, see, I'm doing it right now because I'm like, do I have the half cup? It's like, makes cooking take so much longer, baking takes so much longer than it needs. It's ridiculous. It doesn't need to be this hard. This bag of brown sugar is so hard to open. I don't want to use scissors because I have to go get them. Here. 1 1/4 cup of brown sugar, lightly packed. Okay. Lightly packed. What does that mean? I literally keep getting a million texts today that are like, text stop if you don't want to receive these messages, but there's nothing attached to it, so I know it's like some kind of scam or something. But I've been watching Catfish lately, and in every episode they do this thing where you can like trace somebody's location if they click on a link, and there's a link in every single one of these texts. Who's trying to get my location, you know? Because I've gotten like literally so many texts in like the last day or two. So we have 1 cup, and then we need another 1/4 of a cup. I literally can't read. Okay. Gotten this literally everywhere. The 4th cup. I was talking to my sister the other day when we went to get coffee, and she was like, what are you gonna be for Halloween? And I was like, I honestly have no ideas. I keep seeing these TikToks where it's like people like giving whatever ideas for Halloween. I'm sure you've seen them. And I saw this one girl who's like Marie Antoinette, and it was cool. It was a cool costume, but she had like a wig on and like a whole like dress kind of outfit, and I just don't know if I want to go that extreme. Like, that seems like a lot of work, and I'm not going anywhere for Halloween. Like, I will just be sitting in my living room eating pizza and candy and watching like a million Halloween movies with my siblings. So if anybody has any ideas of what I should be for Halloween, please comment them because I need some ideas. I don't understand when people are like, oh, I'm like too old for Halloween. Okay, I'm not. There's like pieces of butter that are kind of like clumped up. I don't know who did that. Who didn't melt the butter all the way? Ugh, yikes. Sift the flour, baking powder. Sift? I don't understand when people say that. Like, I'm probably not gonna sift it. Baking powder, salt, spices over the wet mixture. Okay, we're gonna sift. We'll sift. I forgot I had coffee. I think it's kind of cold now. It's very much room temperature. That's why hot coffee doesn't even make sense to me. You have to drink it so fast. Like, you have to be like, I'm a slow drinker. I got this strainer, sifter, whatever. How do you even, it's gonna touch the stuff. It's not that big a deal, relax. Okay, let's try it. We'll give it a go. Whoa. It's kind of messy when you sift it. I'm supposed to like hit it. I have seen baking videos on, you know, on TikTok, so. Ooh, it's kind of, I feel like I'm like baking a dessert and like putting powdered sugar on top. Okay, it's a little bit fun. Whatever, good enough. Good enough. We need 3/4. All in a day's work, you know? Oh shoot, we're supposed to sift everything dry in, I think. Flour, baking powder, salt. I mean, like, I don't have to sift the salt in though, right?
Listen, I gotta be for real with you guys right now. I'm editing the video. I don't know what happened to the rest of the video where I'm putting the dry ingredients into the bowl. We got to flour and then we skip right to chocolate chips. Just imagine me like pouring in baking powder, and I think it was cinnamon, nutmeg, ginger, you know, like you get the vibe. That was chapter 2. I'm ready for chapter 3. Let's move on. Some of y'all are a little delayed.
Okay, and then lastly, I think we just want to add the chocolate chips in. She said to do a cup. I might do less than that because I don't know if everyone really likes chocolate chips in them, but the ones that I used to have at the coffee shop did have chocolate chips. That's why I'm adding them. Okay. We'll go with that. Just mix them in. I think that's good. I think that's really good. We're gonna go with it. Now I need to spray these pans. Okay, I'm gonna use my fingers. I'm gonna spread it around to the sides because I feel like it's not gonna actually do what it needs to do, you know? The one thing I could never do is be on like a baking show. I think I would literally have a panic attack. Good enough, I think. There's like just a tiny bit of mix left, so I don't feel like doing. That's pretty good. I don't feel like doing multiple rounds of baking it for 25 minutes. So we're gonna pop them in at the same time. I forgot to start a timer. Hey Siri, start a timer for 20 minutes.
20 minutes, counting down.
Okay. I got both of them in the oven, I think 20 to 25 minutes, so now we wait. This feels so nice. With all the mums. So full. Also, there's this one piece of the tree. I don't know if you can see it. It's the only part of the tree that has red on it. It's that middle piece. To clean all this up. So let's go. Also, I need to reheat my coffee because that's too much left. I'm not gonna lie, baking is kind of fun in the morning. Like I didn't want to do it when I started exactly, but it was good for me, I feel. Now I'm getting the like why it's good for your mental health. All right, now we've got a little cleaning up to do. I will give it to my mom. She is a domestic goddess, okay? I'll wake up on weekends and she'll be like baking and stuff already. She is like already going. She'll have like soup on the stove, bread in the oven, something sweet. Like, it's insane. I don't know how she does it because I get exhausted after doing one thing. She just does it all. That's my goal in life, is to be more like her. Let's check on these bad boys. Wait, I need an oven mitt. Most likely to microwave. That's so funny. That's so me. Anyway, okay, let's check. Okay, these look good. Okay, it's kind of heavy. Okay, I think I might need another oven. Just a second. Sorry, don't mind me. I just need another oven mitt because my arms are very weak. I mean, they look pretty good. I feel like the ones I put in afterwards might need another minute. It's 11:11. Make a wish. Got it. Okay, take them all out and put them on like this cute little tray so then they can cool off, and also they look cute then, you know? They low-key look like little Debbie muffins. That's the final product. I'm pretty proud, honestly. Like, I wasn't sure if I was gonna be able to make anything today. I thought I was kind of just gonna give up probably. Like, I would come up here, not, okay, these are really hot, not be able to find a recipe, and I'd be like, forget it. Okay, those are so hot. What the heck? I just want to try one. Okay, really hot. We're gonna give it a little taste test. I think it's pretty dang good. I'm gonna give it like I'm 8 out of 10. But I feel like you can't taste things as much when they're hot. Like, it's just hot. I'm enjoying the pumpkin though. I did a pretty good job. Anyway, that was baking with Annalise. Thanks for baking with me. I'll see you when I see ya.
You turn into the worst of that. Held on to every broken spot.